Hello and welcome to Outside the Doghouse. My name is Scott Letry.
And I'm Ross McNamara.
In case you missed us last week, this show is all about the Wachusett Dirt Dogs. The Wachusett Dirt Dogs play at Doyle Field right off of Route 12 in Leominster. We are made up of college players from all over the country.
We play in the FCBL, which stands for the Futures Collegiate Baseball League. It's a summer baseball league, sort of an all-star league with players from different teams from all over the area. Mostly New England, but we do have players from outside of New England, as far as south as Virginia. It's similar to the Cape Cod League in the sense that it is a one-and-bat league, and players from different teams, some of the best players in their teams, their leagues, their conferences, all get together and play on one team. Last year, the league had 4 teams the first year in existence. They had a very successful year, and some teams actually left their leagues to come to our league, and the Wachusett Dirt Dogs was founded between last season and this season. And so now we've catapulted from 4 to 9 teams, making us the fastest growing summer collegiate baseball league in the entire country.
Baseball camps will be happening twice throughout the summer. First will be the week of June 25th, and will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of both weeks. The second is July 9th. Camps are on those days from 9 a.m. to 11:15 a.m., and they're from ages 6 to 12. The camps per day is $25, and the camps per week is $60.
And like last week, we're having a trivia question at the end of our show with someone that we talked about today. You can answer the trivia question, go to our website, www.dirtdogsball.com, and click on the link outside the doghouse. From there, there'll be a little form to just put your name, your email address, and the answer to the question, and the first person to do so correctly will win a free pair of tickets.
Our opening day weekend was this past weekend. We played both Friday and Sunday. Our opening day ceremonies got moved to Sunday because of the weather. During the opening day ceremonies, we had Gil Donatelli, who was the president of the Doyle Field Foundation, come and talk to the fans for a little while. And after that, we had a nice ribbon cutting with all of the players behind us, with John, the owner, and I as well, and the coaches as well, with Pat LaPointe from the city, and also Jasmine Loft by the Chamber of Commerce, who was nice enough to help us out with that as well.
We were lucky to have Winnie Doucette, a native of Fitchburg, sing our national anthem on Sunday. She's won many awards, and she won a competition to sing the national anthem at Fenway Park recently, so we're very lucky to have her there. Also Sunday, we had the Leominster National Little League Night, in which members of the league were our honorary bat boys for both teams throughout the game. And before the game, they paraded in and were recognized over the PA system, and were recognized with the players, and got to spend a little bit of time with them. Saturday, June 23rd, is Sterling Little League Night. First pitch at 6:35, and with members of the league getting there around 5:45 in order to participate in our pregame parade. And so, for that night especially, make sure to get there early to see the kids parade around the field and to recognize them.
So how about a start so far, Ross?
It's been a little tough, but feeling good. We've been looking good the past couple of the games, and so I'm thinking that we'll be able to turn things around this weekend.
Definitely. Right. As of right now, we do have an 0-4 start. We've had 4 games, 2 away and 2 at home so far. And during one of our games, we had our first game at home. We had a sprinkler delay for 28 minutes.
Something that I didn't expect to happen. What about you?
I've seen it other places before, but I didn't think it would happen our first game.
Yeah, with everything that we were preparing for, that was one thing that totally slipped my mind.
The good thing about all these 4 games, they've been very hard fought throughout the team. So hopefully we'll be able to scratch out a win soon.
I think so. So far, our first game, which was away on last Thursday, we went to Torrington and faced the Titans. We were down early and tried to mount a comeback late, and we ended up having too big of a deficit to come back by, and we lost the game 6-11. Then the home opener was the beginning of the game. It was back and forth. We had an early lead this time, but we lost it late, and we lost to Pittsfield 5-13. Saturday went to Brockton, where we lost 2-6, and Sunday we faced the Navigators, and the pitcher pitched gem. Started with 8 innings. He had only 3 hits, and we lost that game 7-0. But some highlights from the weekend. On Thursday night, Ross Julian hit the first home run in the history of the Dirt Dogs with a 3-run home run in the 7th inning to help to try to start and ignite that comeback. And Saturday, Vint Teixeira hit a 3-run home run in the 3rd inning to give the Dirt Dogs the early lead.
And now we would like to introduce the manager of the Wachusett Dirt Dogs, Mike Green.
How you doing?
Doing
Hey,
good?
Coach. So, Coach, where are you from initially?
I'm from Seattle. I grew up in Seattle, spent my whole life in Seattle. I was born in Northampton, which I went and visited yesterday to see where I was born, and I live in Michigan now,
So you said you were born in Northampton. Were you not here for very long?
like 6 months.
Really?
Yeah, so it doesn't look anything like what I remembered.
So why did you choose to come out here? Why the Dirt Dogs? Why Leominster area?
Well, I saw I saw the job opening, and I coach college, and I teach in college, so I have the summers off, and summer baseball is a lot of fun. So I saw this one, and I thought, well, I have a chance to see where I was born and see the whole New England area, which is not the only area of the country I haven't seen at this point now. Through baseball, I've seen the South, and I grew up on the West Coast, and so this was a chance to see New England, and summer ball is just a good time, and especially summer collegiate ball. Oh.
Now, where else have you coached other than the college that you're at right now?
Oh, I coached Division I at Mississippi Valley State. It's in the SWAC, and we had good teams down there. I've coached junior college out in Washington, and I was in Michigan before. So I've been Washington, Michigan, and Mississippi. And then I coached a league just like this in Canada. It's the WMBL, and I coached a team in Saskatchewan, and I coached a team in Alberta. So it was very similar to this league.
Was it different at all coaching up in Canada than it is here?
The league is really similar, about 800 to 2,000 fans, and same quality of players, except for it wasn't all college players. We had a couple people who had released from independent ball and stuff like that. You could have anybody, so that's the only difference, and the A's instead of A's.
Coaching at a junior college, do you think that has helped you to be successful in summer ball when you have kids that aren't together very long and you got to quickly build chemistry, whereas at junior college, you have the kids constantly coming in and out. It's not like you have the same players for 4 years.
Yeah, no, the junior college game's a lot like this, where the turnover is big. In a 4-year school, you're replacing 6 guys, 7 guys. We were replacing 15, 20 guys each year. So, yeah, you try to get it together as fast as you can. And this is a little more than that. I get to see them all fall before we play a game. So, yeah, this has been really fast.
What's it like just trying to, I know with the weather last week, the first time you fielded the team was the game against Torrington.
Oh,
how tough is that?
Yeah, we had the rain the first couple of days, so we didn't have any practice, and then we had the sprinkler thing. We've had the bus air conditioning. We've had a few things, but and then same thing with the lineup and stuff. We'll get it straightened away, but yeah, it hasn't been super smooth, but it's been a good time, and all the kids are really playing hard. So that's all I can ask.
Now, would you like to kind of recap the first 4 games of what went on and what you'd like to see improvement from the team in the future?
Well, the first couple games we hit the ball okay, and we have very good defense. We have good defense, and we hit the ball. We just didn't pitch very well. Not everybody, and we had some good moments from people, but we had too many walks in the first game. We gave them too big of a lead, and then we did battle back though. What I like about these guys is we've fallen behind. When we battle back, they haven't given up ever. So Brockton Rock's game could have been a game that could have been different. Could have been a 5-4 win if we played everything perfectly. And then the last game, yeah, we just didn't hit that guy. He pitched a good game, and we had 1 bad inning. So we're close. We're close to being where we need to be.
Yeah, it seems like all the pieces are there. It's just sometimes everything's put together the first few innings, and towards the end they fall apart. Or at the beginning everything's great, and towards the end they might fall apart. So it looks like they're there. It's just a matter of just getting everything together at the right time.
You can't give up 3-run innings. You got to keep them to 0, keep them to 1, and then. But I like our guys, and we've had to feel out who we're going to play. So we played everybody 2 out of 4 games pretty much until we get a set lineup. So I knew it was going to take a little time. I just wanted to get a couple wins before we need to get a few wins here coming up. So.
Anybody on the team that you feel just really done a great job?
Oh, Shane Kitty, our shortstop, is I think he's probably the best shortstop I've had. I've coached from 12-year-olds to college to everywhere, and I don't think I've ever had somebody that good of a shortstop before. So yeah, he's our 3-hitter and he's our shortstop, and he's probably the best shortstop I've ever coached.
And do you know how he did during his college season as well?
I know he had a good year over there. I know he played Division II, I believe. Coached Division II and had a good year, yeah. But now he's hitting the ball. The first couple games he was kind of getting back into it. The last couple games he's been hitting it hard. He hit it at people, but he's hit it hard. So.
Do you think, adjusting, because they use the aluminum bats during the college season, do you think adjusting the wooden bat might have a little bit of an effect?
I think it was a bigger effect a couple years ago when they had when aluminum bat was amazing and people were hitting 500-foot home runs. They've deadened those bats so much now that it's almost. I think it's popping off these wood bats better than it did during the year off the aluminum bat. So I don't think it's not as big as it was before because they've really toned those aluminum bats down. So. But of course, there's a little adjustment to that. I mean, hopefully that's what it is. We played in Michigan. I'm sure it's about the same as here, where you're playing in 52-degree weather in March, and the aluminum bats, it hits it and it just dies. We're hitting a lot of 320-foot fly balls that would have went out before, and they're just falling. But I think the nice weather that we're getting now, it's coming off the wood bats pretty good.
Now, what do you think about Doyle Field, where we play all of our home games?
No, it's nice. The dugouts are nice. The field conditions are nice. We have a little bit of a short porch and left. We gave up some home runs because it's not deep enough, or there needs to be a green monster or something out there. So, but I guess there was no home runs yesterday. So, no, it's a very nice field. I like it.
Every game we will be selling merchandise at the field. Merchandise can be between these hats here, and then some new things that we also have as well are the mini bats and also the pennants. And these are both sold for only $9 at our team store, and we accept cash and credit as well.
Make sure to get all your Dirt Dog memorabilia. For social media, stay in contact with the Dirt Dogs. Like us on Facebook, Wachusett Dirt Dogs. We've been really increasing our likes lately, so get out there, like our Facebook page, and also follow us on Twitter. And if you like us and follow us, you'll get the latest team news. You'll get the starting lineup as soon as we find out. As soon as it's posted, you'll get the starting lineups on there. You'll also get an article of the post-game wrap-up in case you're unable to make it to the game. And you'll also find out about promotions we may be doing.
Now this week, and we have game on Saturday away, and that's versus Pittsfield. And our next home game is going to be on Monday.
That game on Monday will be against the Seacoast Mavericks at 6:35, so make sure you catch us down at Doyle Field. And Saturday, with us being away, we're going to be at Starburst down at Doyle Field in Leominster. Digger will be there. We'll have some pocket schedules. We'll have some other little handouts and giveaways, so make sure to head down and catch us. It'll be hard to miss Digger.
We also have Little League nights that are happening throughout the year. On Saturday, June 23rd, is our next Little League night, and that is the Sterling Little League who will be doing that.
Make sure to come down, support the kids, and support our team.
And now it is time for our trivia question. Every week, we will have a trivia contest. At the end of the show, with the first person responding correctly winning a pair of tickets to a future home game. To submit your answer, go to our website, www.dirtdogsball.com, and click on Outside the Doghouse. At the top of the page, simply fill out the form and click Submit. Here's today's question. How long was our sprinkler delay on opening night? Once again, how long was our sprinkler delay on opening night? You can fill out that question at www.dirtdogsball.com and click on Outside the Doghouse. Now, Mike, what did you think about the sprinkler delay?
Oh, it was loads of fun. The fact that we were down, we were losing in the first place, and then I've seen a lot of things. I've never seen sprinklers go on like that, but I've told our guys there's a lot of stuff we're gonna have to roll with for a while. We have there was a couple bus issues and then the sprinkler system thing, and I told them, I said, hey, we're all working everything out. We'll get this thing smoothly going, and the second home game was so much more smoother than the first one. with the announcing and everything like that, it's going to take a little bit of time for everything. So I just told them, hey, just got to roll with that stuff. And they thought they enjoyed it a little bit. But I've had rain delays where we go out and jump on the tarp and all that kind of stuff when you know the game's not going to be played. But now that was different. And, we rolled with it, and it was almost over too. The game was like in the 7th or 8th inning.
Yeah, it was in between it was during the top of the 8th.
On the top of 8, yeah. So that was all right. There's another story. So
It's kind of funny all day, watching the forecast, hoping not to get the rain. And as we're sat on the field, we had a quick little thunder shower. Just really hoping to get it in, and then past us, we got it in.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, when the game's close to ending, the sprinklers were off. Something that never expected to happen.
yeah, well, now we know where they're at, and we can shut them off. Now the weather when we first got here was awful, but now it looks like we're getting some real summer baseball, which that's another part of summer baseball which makes it so much fun, is that you're playing 84 degrees and it's sunny out and it's baseball and fresh cut grass and all that. I mean, the whole thing. But another thing that's fun about this is that we get to, if we lose a game, there's a game tomorrow pretty much. So we get that 24 games in a row stretch. So we'll get everything figured